It's time for lunch money with Gina Savage and Christy Miller. We are your new daytime comedy talk show.
Welcome to Lunch Money. We are your new daytime comedy talk show. I'm your host, Gina Savage. I do a number of things here in the city of New York and elsewhere. And I'm joined with your host, my comrade in arms, whatever the fuck that means. Well, I don't even know what I just said, but I'm joined with your host, Christy Miller.
Hi, comrade in arms. I like comrade in
Comrade in arms. Well,
Comrade.
these days,
Actually,
comrade.
we're gonna be
any
minute now,
I'm
comrade.
gonna have to Google what is really comrade in arms? Where'd that come from? Comrade in arms. I Google so many things. We
Google Savage.
Yeah, why did my dad change his name to Savage? What's the purpose?
I think you need to change the pronunciation to make yourself bougier and be like,
Savage.
I am Gina Savage.
Savage.
I like that.
Well, you know what I'm gonna be. You know what I'm gonna be. My sister's gonna roll. She's not even gonna listen to this. Probably will. And then she's, no, you're not. 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 My sister's hilarious. She used to do this. I'm going to digress now and just to sister shit.
Digress into sister shit.
Digress.
Yeah.
But she used to do this thing. I swear to God, I hated it so much.
What,
I'm not gonna do it to you. No, but I'm 4.5 years younger than she is.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm taller than she is, and it doesn't matter. Till this day, if she puts her hand up by my head, she used to flip it, and it would hit me in the head. It's like I hit my own self in the head because I didn't even want to do it to you, because that flip, that smack in the head, she would just do it. She'd be like,
I think that's a sibling thing, because my brother used to come up behind, if I was sitting on the couch watching TV or something, my brother would come up like this and bam, upside, and I'd start crying. My mom would go, why the hell are you crying? I go, why don't you let Steve hit you and see how it feels? And then I got punched in the face by her. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Trauma. Childhood trauma. Speaking of trauma, so I'm looking at our ratings, whatever they make.
No, wait. Let me rephrase that. Our rating.
It's hilarious. It's so fun.
It's
so, 19, 14. It doesn't even matter because, we do this for the love of the game.
Yep. Because we love each other.
We gotta learn how to. We really at some point we gotta go. We gotta monetize. We gotta figure some shit out.
Well, what we need to do is actually probably get into a real studio.
I'm gonna call Tom Cruise.
What are you gonna call him?
Gay? No. No, I'm gonna call him and say hi. And I'm gonna greet him in a nice manner. And I'm going to say, I'm going to do everything. We do this every week. Everybody's talking about Tom Cruise. Everybody is talking about Tom Cruise.
Are they?
Yes, they are. Yeah. Because it's phenomenal. All right. But here's the point. I was traumatized because the rating sucks. The rating is so bad. It's so bad.
Listen, I only do this show for us. I don't even care. See, they're missing out. This is the way I look at it. Y'all are missing out that aren't watching. People that aren't listening right now, pay attention.
I listen to other podcasts. Hilarious. There's nothing different going on them.
No.
And they're not, and some of them are just some are just really, the jokes are so dirty. They're so dirty. Or they're so crass.
They're it's like the low-hanging fruit.
Right.
Of low-hanging fruit.
I'm not saying that we're that much, but we're pretty darn good.
We're a branch above.
We're a couple of
leaves.
But anyway, I was traumatized, and I'm thinking, I think I get it. See, back in the day when we had 149 listeners,
because they didn't have anywhere to go.
COVID.
We were in prison.
149 listeners back during COVID, where people were like, "All right, there's Gina and Christy. Gina's still alive. That's good to see." I think people were concerned for a minute, but I think. I was out, I was tan, is feeling fit and everything. They think, I'm just going to say it. It goes, a little more fuck. And I don't think you people want to fuck me.
Really, Gina? This is where we're at now. It's because they don't want to fuck you. That's why they don't
want to fuck Tom Cruise. Look at all the, look.
Well, he's got slightly more followers than we have.
He's got slightly. Everybody wants to fuck Tom Cruise.
People pay to the movies to.
I don't mean to.
Yeah, Tom Cruise going down on a girl. Mission Impossible.
No. Wrong again. You're wrong.
All right. Well, if you get to call Tom Cruise,
defend him. Follow.
Yeah. Well, I want you to marry him. I need some fucking money.
He's not gonna marry me. I'm old, but that's okay. Because nobody. See, this is the thing. You gotta be fuckable. You gotta be box office. You gotta have something.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I have except sheer chutzpah, the chutzpah, if you will, to continue and to just not to give up. If that means anything to anybody, I'm not giving up. So fuck you.
We'll be right back. And now for this commercial break. So it's, I mean, I wouldn't mind if we had people pay to see us.
Like a, what do you mean? Like an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
OnlyFan.
11 OnlyFans.
Yeah, one. Well, that's what we have is an OnlyFan that watches.
What happened to Costa,
he's still around.
He doesn't watch us, does he? He hasn't said nothing.
I don't know if he does.
Nothing.
Rude. Remember our fan on Twitter during lockdown?
Yeah.
What was her name? She was so nice. She sent us coffee mugs because we used to do the coffee cup thing because, we actually had time to set up shit.
Yeah, we don't have time now.
Life's back to zoom. So
this all comes down to nobody wants to fuck us, and that's why there's no. You gotta be like,
Listen, I go to the gym and lift everything in the fucking gym.
Who wants to fuck us?
That's nobody, because that's why I lift weights so I can tackle these motherfuckers. Because you know how hard it is to chase them down and then like, hey, sniff this rag.
There was a period in my life where I envisioned, like, cave woman stuff, like, where I would see a man and I would say that I am clobbering him over the head, like with one of those cave woman.
You mean like Captain Caveman?
Just like a club, like a cave woman wooden club of sorts,
Well, those are called rolling pins now, Gina, in the modern day.
Well, now I would just smack the Neanderthal man in the head and drag him to the lair. I had visions of it.
All right.
Yeah, now I don't have to because he's already in the
Because he's already in the lair. I was to say, he's taken a lot of cracks to the head.
A lot of cracks.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, I do know what you're saying.
Well, I have a Neanderthal, so,
Yeah, you do.
But, one time I went way over his head. I said, honey, do your knuckles bleed when you walk down the street dragging behind you? He's like, what do you mean? I go, dude, just shut up and take your shirt off. Like, I don't even care anymore. Just shut up.
Yeah, it's just for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just for you.
It's just for me.
Yeah, because you have a smart mouth. See,
I have such an asshole mouth.
I have a smart mouth.
Yeah.
You got to watch your smart mouth.
Smart mouth.
You got a smart mouth.
They call me smart mouth because I don't brush.
Yeah, a woman can't have a smart mouth.
Yeah.
You gotta. It has to be
he likes
smart.
It.
Yeah.
But he likes it.
Have a smart mouth.
Yeah.
You just gotta know. Sometimes
you gotta know when to hold them.
You gotta know. You gotta know
when to walk
away. Because you smart mouth.
No, I'm so nice, and I don't. And I'll say I won't insult him yet.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that minute I can just roast him. But all the dudes at his firehouse roast the shit out of each other, and I'm like, when he came to see me a couple weeks ago at a spot downtown, and I said, now this is the dregs of the earth. This is a shit room. I go here and try new things. I don't even go on stage with a set list. I just go on and ramble for 10 minutes to see what comes out. Or if anything's in my head, I get it out. And even then, I still got laughs, of course. And, played with the audience and tried a couple new bits that I was working on. And then I was done. And he goes, because it was so funny, because he goes, man, this is really the dregs of the earth. Yeah. These people, where the fuck? But he didn't say he was all happy. Huh. And I'm like, I had to warn him,
Right.
I know you've probably seen my clips, and I know you haven't listened to my album "Brutally Yours" on Apple Podcast, Apple, iTunes, Spotify. Yeah, it was good 2 years ago.
Well, still, still.
Yeah, but I tried to warn him, like, listen, I say the most insane shit on stage because it's like, that's how my brain operates. And that's the one place I have the freedom to act a fool and say the most fucked up things. He goes, no, I think it's great. And he loves it.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Look, the everyday civilian doesn't always get what we do and why we do it. And, well, maybe they do. They know we need love and attention, as that sort of thing. But, there's a lot of reasons why, we have to express ourselves a certain way.
Because no one wants to fuck us.
Damn right. All right, let's talk about something that just.
What's that?
I think kidnapping is making a comeback.
Woohoo!
Yeah, there's a few things. First of all, did you hear about the Bitcoin dude? Okay, there's two things, but right now, in New York, a man escaped being tortured.
Tortured?
Yeah, tortured.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yes, tell him.
Okay.
I saw a little bit on New York.
Well, here's the thing. They arrested a second guy who was a part of the deal. Okay, so it's a cryptocurrency.
Was it a girl involved, too?
I don't know about that.
All right.
But I know two. Okay, so the second. Well, I'll read what happened today.
Yeah.
So, a second cryptocurrency investor has been arrested in connection with the kidnapping of an Italian man who was allegedly tortured for weeks in a luxury New York condo.
Yes, I saw that.
They were trying. So this guy, first of all, William Duplessis, 32, surrendered. By the way, he looked from the front. Nice looking. Okay. These guys are like nice looking, well dressed, but they dudes. And so I don't know how they coerced this Italian guy, whatever they did. They get him to the house. They're trying to get his passwords to get millions of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane? Like somebody's making a movie of that right now. They're already writing that.
Oh yeah. It's already being in pre-production.
Yeah.
I think he just went to him and said, "You want to eat my Duplessis?" See what I did there, sweetie? It's his last name, and I brought it out to like A.E. A.E., sweetie, do you know what Duplessis is? You want to eat it later, sweetie? It's a little dusty. It's got powdered sugar on it. Just ignore the gray hair. Anyway.
So that cryptocurrency thing, look, that's not for me.
Listen, cryptocurrency to me, and I've been saying this forever since it came out, is a huge electronic Ponzi scheme.
That's what I think.
Because where's it going? Where did I could just start a meme coin right now, or a crypto coin, or
it's like a quantum of
I should have a share bit, like a share Bitcoin.
Oh, you could do that.
And just start selling it and make money and drain the accounts and make people lose their passwords.
It's insane, man.
It's a scam. It's such a scam. It's like it's the Ponzi scheme all over again.
So what they did to this guy was absolutely horrible. They beat him. They drugged him.
Jesus.
They forced him to smoke crack. Now, see that part? I'm just saying, like if you had to endure everything else,
you might as well get high if you're getting beat.
How fucked up,
dude? That is sick. People are fucked up, dude.
Fucked up, and these guys are like in their really nice, shirts.
It's like
shirts.
It's these modern day Ted Bundys.
Buff bodies.
Remember how hot Ted Bundy was?
Oh yeah.
At the rest stop and picking up bitches, because he was hot.
He was not a bad looking guy.
Yeah, that's how they lure you in, is how hot they are.
Just remember, when the devil comes, it doesn't look like the devil.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. See, now, if me and Gina went to hit on someone and try to suck out their crypto coin, they'd be like, Grandma, no, I'm not going. What do you want, bitch? Buy your own drink.
They're like, okay, all right.
The crypto keeper, sweetie.
All right, so that's the first in the kidnappings. This one,
God,
this is.
Welcome to New York.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so this other one,
Trump's America.
So this glam executive was beaten into a coma.
What?
Yes.
Glam?
Okay.
Wait. Glam executive.
Yeah, glam exec. That's what it said. Okay, just hear me out.
Okay.
Okay. It was at the Beanie, believe it or not. the Beanie Baby tycoon's mansion, right? In Montecito. Okay?
Beanie Baby bitch. Sorry.
Okay, so who's the guy? Ty Warner. It's his estate, his mansion, and there are people there. And this man, and it's Russell Maxwell Fay. It's another 3 named person.
So why do people fucking talk to people with 3 fucking names?
He came in and he just like took over the place and said, this is like, said, this is my place. Everybody's got to get out. He just tortured. And people ran out of the place. The tycoon, I guess, was unharmed. But this woman, Linda Malik, Ostanian, I guess. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, and forgive me. She was beaten comatose. Like he is, by the way, a military guy who like he stormed in. He's obviously got mental health issues.
Duh.
But he went in and held people hostage there until like they either escaped. It's like, what is happening? What is happening with the kidnapping and it's an unsafe.
Hey, can you get me Dwayne Johnson's address, please? I have somewhere to go later. Anyway.
I love it. Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So I could do that to Dwayne Johnson?
You could go and kidnap, but you could.
I would just sit on his face. It would look like that, like an amoeba alien attacking his face.
Yeah. I'm just, like the Beanie Baby tycoon.
The Beanie Baby bitch beaters?
The Beanie Baby.
The Beanie Baby bitch beater.
Say it 3 times fast.
Beanie Baby bitch beater. Beanie Baby bitch beater. Beanie Baby bitch beater.
He just came in like a psycho.
Yeah.
He came in like a psycho. Okay. That's what he did.
I came in like a red.
Nobody wants that.
I came into the shopping mall.
Nobody wants that. Fuck this episode. It's all right.
Nobody wants this.
It's okay. I'll live. Been through the mill, as my father would say. Been through the mill. Can I just do another quick?
Hello.
Dad impressions. Okay.
Yes, of course.
And so when my dad and my stepmother and I would go out to eat, my dad would say, I'm bloated, or something like that. I'm bloated. And then she would say, I'm stuffed to the gills. And then I would say, I can't even move. This is dadisms. Bloated.
I'm stuffed to the gill. I can't move. This one's just right.
Yes, this one's just right.
Can I do an impression of my dad?
Please. Never to be seen again. Is that true?
It was June 1975. I was a 4.5-year-old little tyke.
All of a sudden, I was thinking.
Come on, that was pretty funny. That was
yeah, it was. I was thinking of the music of the 70s as he's leaving. Sister Golden Hair Surprise, and he's out the door.
See, I was singing, I'm leaving on a jet plane. Bitch, I ain't coming back again. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Grow up without a dad.
That's why we do comedy.
And that's why I'm here. Thank you. That's why I need the
right.
show. I don't care if there's only 19 views. I don't care.
We don't care.
I don't care. You know who does care? Hey.
Well, given the fact that people have been kidnapped and subsequently comatose, and perhaps a few people died. Thank God that Italian dude didn't die.
Thank God.
You did die. Somebody died.
Do you ever notice that? I mean, do you have a fear of being kidnapped ever? Does that ever cross your mind? Does that ever cross your mind?
I guess more like ambushed.
Really?
Just like, I come into the apartment and I have to do like an immediate,
right.
You don't know who's going to, who the fuck knows? You just got to do a quick peripheral.
See, I have no fear of being kidnapped because I'm bigger than half the men in New York. And I look menacing when I walk down the street. At least I try to. Okay, I don't. Never mind.
I just talk to them. I do the thing I think I've talked about, where I just talk crazy on the street. Like I'll act like I'm on the phone and I'll just start going, like, if I'm on the phone, like, you motherfucker, let me just tell you motherfucker. And I just make some random fight up while I'm on the phone and I think it looks tough. It probably looks ridiculous. But yeah.
No, it doesn't even have to look tough as long as it looks insane.
Yeah,
people ain't fucking with that.
Nobody wants to deal with it. I'm 5'8".
Yeah.
I think I'm down to, well, it doesn't matter what I'm down. I don't know what my weight is, but it's less than what it was a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, and you look good.
Well, all right.
You're looking great.
I'm getting there. Well, you
looking good in the neighborhood.
Got over the itches. I'm still working on that. But anyway,
Tom Cruise is an all-you-can-eat buffet under these plaid pants. Too soon?
I'll work for free. That's all I'm saying. I will work for free.
Sweetie, what are we doing right now?
Every day. All right, he knows it. I'm one day, and it's
Dwayne Johnson. I'll work for sex.
I'll make it. It's all right.
See, I'll work for sex with Dwayne Johnson. Listen, just bang the shit out of me. Just fucking snap my hips in half. Nothing? All right.
Dwayne The Rock.
The Rock.
Johnson. Okay. A woman died for 8 minutes. 8. That's a pretty significant.
In a row?
No, she'd wake up after each minute.
A minute and a half. I'm awake. I'm dead. I'm gone. I'm dead. Yeah.
Minutes.
Was she Jewish?
Death is. And I think.
In what way is it an illusion?
It's just an illusion. Song. She felt separated from her body, which everybody talks about.
Of course.
And she felt like it was an eternal. Whatever this peace and this. Well, first of all, what's her name? Brianna Lafferty, 38 from Colorado.
It's the altitude.
No, it's not. Okay, I take a lot of Ubers. Let me tell you something. You don't know who you're talking.
I don't get in an Uber. Is that weird?
Uber.
I'm so phobic of Uber and Lyft. I get in yellow cabs because I know if I'm going to die, I know it's by a New Yorker.
Yeah, whatever the case may be. Well, this guy, no. So
or Nigerian.
Well, interestingly enough, I had read this article about this woman with the 8-minute, death thing. Right. The Uber driver stood up, Gina. The Uber driver was one of these people that worked in the healthcare industry. He was a hospice guy.
Oh.
And a lot of the hospice people say the same thing.
Uh-huh.
They say that your loved ones see something when they cross over.
Oh, yeah. I've watched them. I watched my cousin die years ago.
Just telling you, no matter.
And I watched him talk to his father on the other side. And we're like, he's leaving. Bye, girls. Sayonara.
I feel there's a lot of. I think there's what do they say? There's multiple universes. I think that your time doesn't really exist. I don't know how to.
There's the vast. I'm just seeing our universe alone and seeing how vast it is, and then the black holes and the other galaxies on the other side. I watch these NASA YouTube channels that with the satellites and it's cool. And there's this geophysicist I told you about, Stephen A. Burns. He's a geophysicist, and he's and it's just fascinating. I'm obsessed with the galaxy. I'm obsessed with planet Earth. She's so beautiful, and it's so crazy to see out there. There's no when I was a kid, I thought there was a ceiling to the stars were on the ceiling.
Yeah.
And we were on the ground, and there was nothing else, and it was just But then as you get older, you're like, motherfucker.
There's so much more.
How am I gonna get through it all?
There's so much more out there. There's just.
Clean up on aisle 10,957,002.
Exactly.
Bring a mop.
But there's so much on our own planet. And speaking of, so in Mexico, in this Mexican cave, they thought they had found trash, right? They said, "What's this hole?" And it looks like just crap in there. And then they get down in there, and They found bracelets, and the bracelets were on these
fish.
Hello, darling. Stalagmites. The bracelets were fitted around these stalagmites.
Holy shit!
And it looked really phallic, and so they think it was
a cock.
It did. It's exactly what it looked like.
Fuck yeah, it did.
So they're 500. These artifacts are 500. I don't know how they do their dating, but they say 500.
They have special stuff.
Whatever the case may be, it was very phallic, but they think it might have been a fraternity. was a fraternity Mexican.
Phi Beta. Phi Beta La Migra.
Fraternity of Mexicans.
There's a frat house of
Don't
Mexicans.
you call this trash? This is not trash.
Fuck you, fucker. I dropped my bracelet, Holmes. Mira, los stalagmites. Tiene mi bracelet.
Yeah. Dame
mi bracelet. Ahora.
Anyway, it was a fertility ritualistic spot, is all I'm saying. And the name of the spot, I really need to bastardize yet another name.
G?
No, it's called
Telolac.
Tajoko.
Let me get the finger lady.
Tajoko.
Sure. Don't choke.
Try it up.
Well, in that case, we're going to wrap up the show.
Right, let's wrap it up. I bet you didn't know this because I didn't know it. Okay, did you know? This is how we're going to end it. Did you know that a cave explorer is called a speleologist? A speleologist. And one who's an enthusiast, is enthusiastic about exploring caves. Speleologist. Have a nice day. I'm leaving. I'm ending on that.
A speleologist. I bet they're really good at eating pussy. Sweetie, because they're going to eat speleologists, because my caves have a lot of ancient artifacts down there, if you know what I'm saying. See you later. Anyway.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's our show. Because our pussies are dry. Listen. Thank you for tuning in to the latest episode of Lunch Money with Gina Savage and Christy Miller. We are your noon daytime comedy talk show. You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and you can actually watch us on YouTube. We are every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can follow the show on Instagram for clips and updates at Lunch Money Talk Show, and you can follow the beautiful, dried up Gina Savage, Savage in the City Pics on Instagram. And you can follow this old fossil at Christy Miller Comedy. So please, leave us a comment, stream us, even if you're not paying attention, just turn it on and get us a view. Leave comments, like the episodes, subscribe to the show, and last and definitely not least, and most importantly, don't forget to share the show. We love you. See you next Monday.
That's our show. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye now.